Nobody is bigger than the goddamn group. You hear me? You bring your monkey ass on here at 6 p.m., motherfucker. Right? So when that motherfucker walk in here, y'all see me start giving this nigga the business, just understand that he know I'm real punctual, goddamn it. But listen, I'm P. Belafonte, a.k.a. Chico Fontaine, a.k.a. Mr. Get Right So You Get Left, a.k.a. I'm handsome because my motherfucking mama said I'm is. You know what I'm saying? And I like to get the women their affirmation at the beginning of the show. Ladies, top-notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. So if you're going to be top-notch, make sure you get the most. Don't ever settle for the less. All right? And I wanted to get through that real quick because what I wanted to do is to allow my prestigious guest to introduce herself as if you motherfuckers don't already know. But please, my dear, please let the people know who you is and how they can find you, baby.
Hey, fam. My name is Lady Kojak from the_real_, Lady Kojak. That's on Instagram, but it's from the Kojak Effect. It's been a minute. We ain't did this in a minute, y'all. Y'all excuse my voice because I just came off a 6-day cruise, and it's been a lot of. Ain't no motherfucking telling. Look, Kojak would be on this motherfucking mode, but she be in Mississippi, but it just happened. This shit signed up, the way this shit aligned, she just happened to be in town while we doing the show. So shout out, I sure appreciate you, because baby, I'd have been on this motherfucker doing it myself. Ain't no telling where the fuck I'd have been. I'd have been telling this. Ain't no telling how far I'd have took that motherfucker. I almost want to get up.
Shit, I don't know.
Just let this shit happen.
Don't do it. Shit, somebody gonna bake rack my ass before the end of the motherfucking show.
All right. We want to shout out to our sponsor, Nobody.
Yeah. No. Shout out to sponsor TNN, goddammit. TNN listen, we having a boat party coming up where we got a bus that's driving you to and from goddamn Miami. Right? Listen, to and from. You gonna start drinking from the time, if you want to, start drinking from the time you hit the bus down to Miami, get on the boat, hang the fuck out to Miami Vice theme, and then come on back and take the same bus ride back. You ain't got to worry about driving nowhere. Bring your friends, bring your partners. It's gonna be a vibe. If you ever been to one of our painting sips, you know the shit gonna be live. You know we bring energy. You know that shit gonna be jumping. Man, y'all bring y'all little monkey ass on here and bring your people too. Shit.
We got food and drinks on
food and drinks. It's all inclusive boat ride.
All inclusive.
And right now we got an early bird special for $250, man. You can't lose. You can't beat that shit. You spent $250 in the club last night.
Damn, sure did.
Huh? On some bullshit. On some watered down shit.
You can't take up out of there.
Yeah. Monkey shit, man. Come on down there, man. Come hang out with us. Yeah, no, it's monkey shit. Come on down there. Hang out with us, man. And come kick it with us, man. We're going to make videos. We're going to make movies. You might even get in the motherfucking recap clip. You know what I'm saying? Tell your people that you was out there hanging with the crew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come fuck with us, man. This is going to be cold, man. But listen, let's go ahead and get into the motherfucking questions real quick. All right, so we're going to start it off with, let's see here. We're going to start it off with something a little serious, and then we start off with, like, you know, legitimate questions, then we're going to get into our monkey shit later on, because, you know, that's what we're here for. We jaw jacker. We talk about this, that, and every motherfucking thing you can possibly think of. Yeah. So the first question is to me, right? And I'm going to speak for myself. Kojak, do you or have you ever felt safe sharing your feelings or your thoughts with your partner? Like your honest thoughts, and be honest, right? Not just, oh yeah, I tell them like I got a problem with something, but like vulnerable moments where, hey, listen, I'm telling you this, and in my mind I feel like I'm scared to death.
Okay, so that's a yes. And then it's also a no, because it's a double-edged sword, because in your relationship, I feel like you should be able to like how do we keep growing and keep taking things to the next level if we don't discuss, you know, certain things? Like, because I love you, I'm not going to click about this, but I do need to let you know how uncomfortable or how good that made me feel, because having that discussion doesn't always have to be a negative thing. It really could be, you know, I really like the way when you come home, how you hold me and you make me feel safe, or I like how you and I sit down and we conversate, or it could be something like, you know, I really not really feeling how you like nibble on the clit, maybe lick it a little bit more. It could be something that could be, you know, there could be ego. Yeah, because sometimes
ego's a motherfucker.
Yeah, when you bruise someone's ego, it makes it hard for them to receive what you're saying, even though it's coming from, if I'm your partner, I should be your best friend. Right. You know, so I do feel like I'm in a safe place in most of my relationships and being able to have that conversation, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword because I'm so very honest. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like I'm packaging it the best way I know how to.
Yeah, but it can come out real blunt.
But it can come out, that shit can come out real. Yeah, she get mad. That bitch just say anything. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like, you know, I do feel safe in my relationship to be able to have that conversation, but and then also too, in my relationship, you got to realize that there's a cultural difference. So also I have to take into account, you know, and he's said it to me before, like, and that shit, you be saying that shit be hard as fuck. Like, I got feelings, my nigga, like that. Yeah. Damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
And in your mind, I feel
like I was being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, but honesty to me is the key. So I think that if I continue to be honest with you, we'll continue to grow. But if I can't continue to be honest with you, then we're not going to grow. And there's no need to start continuing to have a conversation.
I agree with that. I think it is a process, like when it comes to the honest, because what happens is you have to learn how to talk to your person, right? You learn how to talk to your person. So, like, the honesty is important, but again, right? I've been told that sometimes I can come off aggressive. Yeah. It's possible, right? Whoa. I think it's just the way that sometimes my voice carries a little bit. When I get a little angry, there's a little bit more bass in that motherfucker, and then I start using expletives, right? But that's because I'm passionate and I'm emotional, right? So I think, but what happens is I think, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, no, I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I'm not even coming for you, right? But, you know, I be saying shit because shit bothers me. When it bothers me, you can hear it in my voice, and it can be a little intimidating, it can be a little scary. So I think as time goes by and the more vulnerable you are, I think with you being open, allows you to learn and be taught how to speak to your person.
Yeah, and I think it's also a very slippery slope.
It is.
Because you got to make sure that I'm not, because you made it safe for me, I don't want to abuse that level of safety.
I agree.
And just start dumping shit on you. Like,
that's
not fair to you either.
I agree.
At the same time, like, you got to figure how to put that thing and pick your battles. Like, I might have 5 things that I really don't like that you do, but maybe this time we had a conversation, I only tell you 2.
Come on now.
I take the 2 that are most important, and let's work on those, and then once we get past those,
then we'll go to the others. Moderation, baby.
Like, me and Troy got a game, it's called Go Deeper, and it has a lot of questions. Like, there's like, they have like different levels to the questions, and then they have like little icebreakers, so you can kind of start off with like a little activity.
Like it's a game.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I thought this was a real conversation. I'm like, well, shit, wait a minute. Now, there's a conversation that you got. But it gets you there.
Because it's part of the game. Even sometimes when it gets a little edgy, then you just take a moment and do an activity or an icebreaker.
Go deeper. Is this like a board game or something?
It's a card game.
Really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it has the question that it tells you to ask?
Yep. And
I like that.
They're good questions.
I like that. That's not bad. Go deeper. Come fuck with us.
Yeah, please.
I like that. That's a great ass idea.
It really is.
Because it forces the conversation. You don't have to be awkward about trying to think of something to say. It just tells you what to say.
Right.
And at that point,
and if I'm being honest, there were things in our relationship that we both were struggling with because it was more of a power struggle. Like him trying to prove his point, me trying to prove my point, and it always just kept clash.
I know that. I've been there.
But in that calm situation, in the middle of a
game, it allows you to be a little bit more receptive.
Your defenses are now, because I'm playing the game, but I'm really telling you the truth at the same time.
That's fucking clever.
They popped their shit.
That's clever as fuck.
They popped their shit.
Me personally, no. Right?
It was a no for me.
Look, cause you know what before, when I was younger, I'm not telling you shit about what the fuck going on with me. You won't have a fucking clue. You won't have a clue.
Blind.
Yeah, you won't have a fucking clue. And the hindsight, it's funny because I always do like an exit interview. With anybody I've ever dated, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, because I always ask, I'm like, hey man, like if there was, know what I'm saying? Like if there was something that, while you leaving, if there's something that you think I can improve on, what would you think it would be? What do you think is something that I do that was a big problem for us in our relationship?
I should stay home.
Everybody, the first person that told me this shit said, Patrick, when you shut down, it's impossible to have a conversation.
It really is. I can say that. It's his friend, I can say.
Right. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, shut up, bitch. You don't know what you're talking about. And I mean bitch in a good way. Because I want you to understand the thought, the mindset I was in at the moment.
Oh, God.
Then the second person said it like that. Right? Now, at that point, once you hear another person say it, it's like, well, there might be something to it.
Right.
By the time I heard the third person, I said, all right, Pat, you got to figure out what the fuck going on. Right? So now I have conversations, right? I talk to motherfuckers, we converse, right? But like it's a process for me. So, like you said, right? I'm gonna give you. In the beginning, I was giving you 0.0.
How was that working out for you though?
It wasn't. I mean, it was where I was fine. Right? I was good with it. I ain't see the problem.
I answered the question.
Yeah, I don't see the motherfucking problem. I was straight. Shit. You always want to come talk to me about some shit, man. Go on, man, with that monkey shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay.
But now, as I've gotten older and I've gotten more mature, I might be at like a 64, 65%.
Okay.
Right? Which is light years from where I was. It's not where I want to be. It's not where I wish I could be. But compared to where I was, you winning.
How they said, you ain't where you want to be, but at least you ain't where you
used to be. Yeah, hey man, listen. God damn it, listen.
All right, we'll take that.
It was be blessed. Because there was times I didn't say what was on our mind. And I would sit there, and you would sit there with some shit, and it turned into like a cancer. Because every time something come out your mouth, bitch, you got me fucked up.
Yep.
Right? Now I feel tried by every little thing. And you don't understand why I'm so, you don't understand why I'm on edge, but I've been holding on to some shit since 3 weeks ago. you know, forgot that 2-3 times over. Nigga, we still talking about that? Yeah, we still talking about it. We ain't addressing it. I'm
laughing because me and Pat are so much alike. Like people tell
me all the time, you got me fucked
that
up.
we're like the female and male version of each other. I think I had a 16-year relationship that was just tumultuous towards the end, but it was tumultuous because in the beginning I was so busy trying to avoid conflict and keep such a happy space and a happy home that I was fucking myself over because I'm just holding. So then when I finally did start expressing my feelings, it was like I had loaded that clip up.
Yeah. You gave the nigga the whole switch.
Man.
This nigga, he don't even know what the fuck going on. God damn, what's wrong with you?
I'm talking about shit that happened. We've been in 16 years. I talking about shit that happened the second day we met.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But you don't have no point of reference for that because so much other stuff. No, I'm a firm believer in, like when I was growing up, if I fucked up in the stuff, I'm gonna beat my ass in the stuff.
Address it.
So now I become a firm believer. If you fuck up right here,
that's why.
If it's in public, sometimes I can wait and then pull it back because I'm trying to get better about the monkey business in public. But I'm not proud of it. This is not me boasting. I'm not none of this. But it has been, and this is in recent times where something you did triggered me, and I literally in Waffle House just snaps. Get my shit going. I'm in the car. Bring your motherfucking ass on.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Waffle House.
That nigga scared to death. The fuck this happened? All I said was I wanted grits.
And you put sugar in the mix?
Yeah. No, wait a minute.
Get your shit, get the fuck out my house.
Nah, you was justified if he put sugar in the goddamn grits.
Okay, I hope you're listening.
Yeah, you was just, she was justified. You should have got your ass whooped that day. You put sugar in them goddamn grits. You lost your goddamn mind. Who the fuck?
On my soul.
Listen.
That's why we friends.
Sugar and grits is the beginning of a supervillain story. Right? Like that's how Joker. That's how Joker got started. Nigga, that nigga started putting sugar in his grits, and that's how the shit started.
Shit goes left.
You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta be Batman because you put sugar in your goddamn grits. Yeah, you lost your motherfucker, man. Don't do that shit. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to the grits and disrespectful to the ancestors.
Yeah, who does that?
All right? I don't give a fuck if you from the Midwest. Don't put no goddamn sugar in them goddamn grits. Grits is supposed to be.
Don't do it in front of me.
Please.
Or just eat porridge.
Yeah, because it's just cream of wheat.
That's it. Just don't order grits.
Yeah, he's over here doing extra shit.
That shit disrespectful. That's coming from a Haitian in the Southern.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It is disrespectful.
And I won't stand for it.
Or sit for it.
And shit, you goddamn right.
I got up and walk the fuck out.
You hear me? And as you should have, because that was crazy. You need to do better.
I appreciate that communication.
Listen, I'm here for you.
Thank you.
All right, so
that's why we don't be together.
So all right, so next question, right? So I was watching. I wasn't watching. Somebody sent me a clip of B. Simone podcast.
Like her?
No, not really.
Okay, thank you. Look at me.
Oh, yeah. Like her, like I think she's cute or something?
No, just like her. I'm just trying to figure out what her lane is.
Oh, I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't watch the people.
Yeah.
As a podcast nigga, I hate podcast niggas. Podcast niggas. But so somebody sent me a clip of B. Simone podcast, and basically what was going on is it was a clip about her counterpart telling the story about how she broke. Who that is? Come on, nigga.
Hoes hate me.
Come on, nigga.
I hate hoes. Hoes hate me. What's going on?
Watch my bottle before I really do hate you.
What's going on with y'all hoes?
Shit. I don't know when you see the hoes around here.
What's up with y'all hoes?
Ain't no secret. Our special guest.
Yeah, nigga.
Now that we're done with the pre-show. Now that the jamboree is done.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck that nigga talking about? Shout out to my dog though. Hold on, let me get you in the shot real quick. All right, cool. All right, so let me tell you. So here's the question, right? So the question is, I was watching. Somebody sent me a clip of B. Simone and her podcast, and she was talking to her counterpart was talking and saying that, like being what life is like being friends with a celebrity. You eating just like they eat.
So how do you feel personally when people come up to you, be like, damn, you homeboy with Duke? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
How do you answer that question?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you tell? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, he's not that good of a person in real life.
Right.
What's your real answer?
Right. So what she said was,
I cannot.
What she said was, she said, so she was being open. She said, like, nah, niggas they think because you eating good that I'm eating good, and that's not the case. She said, listen, I was homeless, living with my mama, single mother, going in the food stamp line type shit, and y'all seeing me Simone, and she got the check, and y'all thinking that I got a check too. She's like, no, that's not the case. And she was like, and I've seen you give. She was telling me, Simone, I've seen you give checks to other people, right? But she was like, and you know, I don't know if she said she felt the way, but she was like, but you know what? It's not your responsibility to take care of me, right? So my question, which leads me to the question, because you know you can hear that, but then you hear Jay-Z putting all his homeboys on, right? Oh, hey, I'm gonna put you in the game. This your idea? I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna back it. I'm gonna get you in the game so that you can be your own boss, right? So you'll hear that shit. So the question is, at what point is there a limit or is there some caveat or some kind of restrictions or guidelines that you can think of that if you made it, that you felt like you would be responsible for helping out a good friend or a homeboy that was with you when it was down?
So me, based on what type of nigga I am, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been my idea, right? I always said, when I make it, I'm going to invest into the people around me, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether it be, I got 15 brothers and sisters to worry about, right? But homeboys as well, you know what I'm saying? I'm open to all those ideas. I want to go 50% on business with anybody that I know. I'm Jay-Z, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my niggas on, right? Because it looks bad, right? If you as a breadwinner and nobody's eating around you. So nobody's really growing from being around you, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas just prefer to keep niggas feeding off of them. Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? If you always need me, then I'm going to always feel on top. And right?
I can run you.
Nah, nigga, if we all on top, nigga, we all boss niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I don't know when I could fall on a bad day and start smoking crack one day, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, Next thing you know, I'm selling blowjobs in a fucking in an alleyway. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you was good with the crack, but the blowjobs.
You know I always have to. You have to go. Back there with me. Yeah, you know I always have to go overboard. I go overboard with everything. But yeah, definitely, man. Got to put my niggas in position. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm coming around, I'm flashing, I'm big chains, and here you go, nigga, with Birkenstocks on. Them.
So let me ask you a question. Now, let me ask you a follow-up question, because I seen a nigga named Jack Funny, whatever his name is, who did a skit, something like that, right? So his homeboy was in there shopping for shit, and Jack was like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You want to give me this jacket? Like, go ahead and buy this jacket. And he was like, nah, nigga, I just bought you some clothes the other day, man, and I'm in here for my girl. Like, how would you navigate those waters? The niggas who you feel like you owe them something.
You can't use me, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm an unusable type of person because I've used people for a long time.
So you know what it look like.
So at that point, I already know the red flags. You know what I'm saying? Those are red flags I would never ignore, right? You know what I'm saying? Once I feel like, oh, bitch, you think you coming up?
Yeah. Bitch, you got the game wrong.
Oh, bitch, Zell, you $100. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? For instance. Right? You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to like the people around you, you just gotta be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I do something for you, I did it out the counter.
Right, amen.
Don't ever ask me for shit.
Amen.
Don't ever ask me for shit. I see what you need.
Amen. Yeah. Now, I agree with that 100%. Let me answer that question, too. $100 a Zell is crazy.
Nah, that's wild.
Let me answer this question. So, I agree. So, my thing has always been, you lose me the moment you say, do you remember when I did it for you?
Oh, yeah, don't throw shit.
Right? You remember that one time I did that for you, now you can't do this for me? Yeah, at that point, come get it in blood. Because you ain't finna get it. Right? Because if that means, I feel like that means you didn't do it out of the kindness of your heart, then you never should have did it, man. Because anything I do for anybody.
So I became an investment, not a friend.
Yeah, like at that point, you don't worry about me, bro. I did it because I can, and I had the ability to. It wasn't gonna hang. As long as it doesn't hang me, and I have the ability, I'm gonna do what I can. Right? That was always my plight. So if I'm in B. Simone's space, right? I don't know what kind of money she making, so I can't speak for her pockets.
Right.
But to hear my friend, my co-partner, say some shit like that, at that point, I may not necessarily be able to, fund whatever the hell you got going on. But moving forward, I'm going to be thinking in my head, okay, well, how can I put my dog on? Right? How can I get you on? Right? So I'm going on for this. I'm going on for this movie. Hey, y'all got any space for some extras? Right? My dog, hey, come on, bitch, come through. Right? I'm going to do a comedy show. Right? I need a manager. Right? I don't need you to manage the money because clearly you're not great with money, right? But what I do need is I need somebody to talk to these people, tell me the time and place, and make sure that I'm on time, right? I can put you on with that, right? These are the ways that you can get your people on. Now, if they too good to do that, then that's your business, right? But what I would, as a person that would hear something like that from a friend and a colleague, and if there's anything that I could do to help, I would do everything in my power to make sure I put you on. But I would make sure that you can feed yourself, though. It wouldn't be me feeding you, right? Teach a man to fish, he'll eat forever, right? Mm-hmm. So it definitely won't be nothing that I would. But I'm definitely in the Jay-Z mode where I do feel like there is an obligation for the people who have been around me and with me. And obligation is a strong word, but there's an urge.
Responsibility.
Yeah, there's an urge for me to want to do better for them.
When it comes to that, it's you know who's deserving,
right?
Right. Know what I'm saying? You know who's there with you at your lowest point. You know what I'm saying? Who knows when you was? Know what I'm saying? Bitch, I ate fucking canned beans for 3 weeks, nigga, and this the only person that knows.
I feel like he be throwing like true shit out there.
Yeah, I feel like when he said that there was a piece of passion that came.
Yeah, I felt the canned beans.
I mean, I guess for me, there's I'm somewhere in between MC Hammer and Jay-Z.
Ooh, that Hammer.
I'm not going broke.
Yeah, because that's what Hammer did.
I'll meet you somewhere in the middle though.
Yeah. He was blinded by it. He in his mind at that time he thought it was gonna last forever.
Right.
No, I'm saying that's the mentality because you at the top of the world.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm saying he never thought he was gonna come down.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, but I agree with Pat. I feel like there's a certain point where, yeah. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, at the top of the hill looking down at my niggas.
Yeah. Right. You sell dope, nigga. Here go $100,000, nigga. Go flood the city, nigga. In the name of Jesus.
I don't think that's what we're saying.
I don't really think it was dope.
Can't ban the snowman.
It wasn't dope. It wasn't dope. It wasn't dope. But I feel like also too though, like I agree with Pat to a certain extent because yeah, you was with me. You know what I'm saying when I was eating beans for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
At the same time though, when I was eating beans for 3 weeks. Did you even offer me a can opener?
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So we were still running together, and you knew I was going home eating oodles and noodles. Did you ever offer me a pack of meat? I'm saying, like my cousin said, did you even offer me any protein to go with said noodles? Mm-hmm. So there's there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I agree with you. Like if I make it big, and I know for a fact, like my homegirl, that bitch is she could be a phenomenal stylist.
Now, clothing?
Yeah. Okay. Now, like, you know like when people go out on the red carpet, they have stylists put their stuff together and stuff like that. So if I know you could, you know what I'm saying, I know you can get me right. I'm going to give you an opportunity and here and there, and then I'll give you your credits, styled by, whatever, so people can see and then maybe help you put your name out there. I will invest into your talents, into your gifts. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily feel like responsible to invest into you personally, though. Like, I didn't just wake up going from eating 3 cans of beans
to work.
Eating. Yeah, like, I had to put that work in, and yeah, you were there to support me.
And I appreciate you.
Right, but it was still me in the trenches at the end of the day. That shit fell back on my name, whether it was successful or not successful. And if I invested in something that didn't work out, I was the one who had to do it. I was the one who took the chance. Yeah, I took that hit. So, yeah, bitch, I'm just getting back my money. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I get it. I'm not, like, it's certain people, there's no question. Like, if I ever just, like, hit it, they on the team, they got a job. But it's not me just giving them. They got to work for that shit, too. The same way I had to work for it.
You get it out the mud, just like everybody else did. But
so, I feel like...
At least you got something to eat.
I don't feel a responsibility. I feel like those people have now become more than friends. They're family to me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm definitely going to take care of my family. But at the same time, too, you have to make sure you be careful and strategic how you do that.
Amen.
Because then it becomes, like you said, every time you turn around, oh, bro, let me get $50.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get
$50 your ass.
You know what kind of nigga I am. First of all, you know I'm cheap, right? So if I finally come out the pocket to give it to you, right? You know this is not gonna be no regular thing. Like
that's how they get you though.
If you really know me, you know, hey, something going on. This nigga probably came up today. You know what I'm saying?
He give me money.
Let's shut the fuck up, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Take it in and go.
He's not as much as a stingy person as he thinks he is.
Hey, look. So that's how they get you though. They nickel and dime you, dude. Let me get $50 here, $150. Oh, I got a tomato farm I want you to invest in.
Listen, then you pull up your cash app and see how much money been sent.
Blow that bitch up. It's funny is listen. And honest, if I can be honest in this moment and transparent. I'm going through something similar like that right now. Like if you see my Apple Pay is absolutely ridiculous, right? And I be feeling bad because I do feel an obligation because they're my wife's children. So, but the motherfuckers will hit me up. They'll $20 me to death. You hear me?
Oh, I thought the nigga was about to tell a story about another friend.
Nigga, that's how.
As long as I don't know this nigga, dog, I ain't got a $20 Apple.
Oh, you a motherfucking lie. No, I ain't never seen no Apple Pay.
A nigga could have known I'm down bad. Nigga, on my last $5, nigga, I'm out here.
Nigga, we wouldn't know. You don't say shit. If I knew you were down here.
I don't think nobody should know.
You wouldn't know. So usually what I do is when we go out, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, nigga, we buying beers, we buying drinks, nigga. Like, so child to do. What I will say is, you know, when we go out, we all hang out. Like, there's never no awkward moment where it's like, all right, my nigga, I bought this for you, so you got to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always just love, man. But it's some niggas out there that do that shit. And I'll never forget one time I had a nigga try me like that. I said, nigga, don't ever buy me another motherfucking drink ever, nigga. Because you offered me.
Yeah.
And then you talking about, okay, well, you know, I bought you a drink, nigga. I think you should go buy me. I don't got to do shit. Like but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, nigga, that's when I be like, all right, well, get it in blood, nigga, come get me. Because you got me fucked up. Don't do nothing for me if you feel like I owe you. This ain't no jail setting. This ain't no prison, motherfucking boy. I ain't behind prison, so I don't have to respect whatever rules the fuck you think. Nah, nigga. No, I don't owe you shit. Don't come to me talking about something. Remember when I did? No, I don't remember shit. No, I don't remember.
And I won't remember.
And I ain't gonna remember. Now you gonna have to jog my memory. Now jump bad, little nigga. Cause my feelings hurt now.
Give me the little nigga for me.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta call them nigga. Listen, little nigga is a little child. You know what's funny is I started saying little nigga one time when we was playing basketball. And I remember I had hit I was talking shit with somebody and I had hit a shot. And I remember I said it in a low turn. I was like, little ass nigga, but everybody heard it and it motherfucking died. And I thought about it. Like, that really can't be like a little, you know what I'm saying? A little poke. Right, nigga? Because
whenever you put little in something, that just kind of diminishes what, like a bitch one time, she was like, so you got your little podcast.
Yeah, little funky bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Little funky bitch.
I agree.
Gotta be a little relationship.
Yeah. Now you don't know a nigga.
You don't know a nigga.
Yeah. You got your little boyfriend. You got your little boyfriend. Now you don't know a nigga now.
That little, I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
That's crazy how we can take something a word so small.
And send that bitch
really ain't no real word. Let's just put that out there. It's not in the dictionary nowhere. But that little,
that little gonna hurt you every time.
That shit sometimes.
Because I know what you're trying to say, little ass nigga.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
So,
all right. Go ahead.
Did y'all get a chance to talk about the lesbian thing?
No, that's the next question.
So we don't know.
You want to ask it?
Yes, I do want to ask it, actually. So this is something that came up just recently, right? And, you know, I really would like to know people's feelings on this, right? So, lesbian relationship, they adopt a child, right? So, the lesbian, they end up breaking up, right? You know what I'm saying? And because of the fact that the lesbian's name was on the papers, she is charged with child support, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with that or do you disagree?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna say in the famous words of my dog aunt, bitch, you want her to be a man. Bitch, man up, ho. Man up. You know what the motherfucking responsibilities is out here? Huh? You should have pulled out. That's what you should have did. You should have strapped up. Huh? That's the problem. You did strap up, and now here you are. Right? You see what I did? Because
yeah.
Okay. Nah, man up. Nah, own that shit. So you can understand the real problems that we having out here. Because, yeah, it's fucked up now. Now you want to get all females now. Wait a minute. That's not my child. No. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's your goddamn. You was the goddamn pat for that goddamn baby. You need to pay them goddamn bills. Just like y'all have been telling us for years.
Fucking nigga, bitch.
Whoa.
Goddamn.
Whoa, dude.
Came in all black. This old panther ass nigga in here.
Who pissed you off?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I agree.
Let me go Black Panther and the Islam
nigga bitch part. I'm not sure how that went, but what I do agree with is to me it could be the same thing as if you and I had a relationship and I became pregnant, but Dookie and I was in a strong relationship and you ain't shit and he signed the paperwork. I think if you sign your name on a dotted line, whether you strap your dick on or pull it out, you should still have to be a parent to that child because you entered into. That's what I'm saying. Like, people just be having kids and just be all willy-nilly want to take pictures and post it on Facebook and have matching outfits and pregnancy photos and baby showers.
It's all cute.
But it's really a contract. It's a real contract. Y'all have decided to bond yourself together really for the life of that child, not just to 18. So whether it's two women, two men, or a man and a woman, a man and a dog, a man and a cat, whoever it is that you like to be with, You have now put yourself in that situation, so you have to be responsible. If you happen to be of the lesbian persuasion and y'all have a baby, whichever way y'all do that, whether it be surrogacy or adoption, when you sign that paper, you signed up for that responsibility. You don't get to say, "Oh, I ain't the daddy. I ain't put the sperm in the bitch. I shouldn't have to do nothing." No, absolutely not. You're a parent first, a lesbian second. So be a parent.
You're a parent. Nigga.
Little nigga.
Little ass nigga.
So my thing is, as a man, I can't renege. Why should you be able to, right? You know what I'm saying?
He's not a renege. We playing space.
Ain't no reneging at this point.
Was that a heart?
That's crazy. Nah, that was definitely a space.
Once you put your name on the paper, bitch, you committed. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And you can't be acquitted. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing I think should apply to stepfathers as well, right? So as long as the stepfather's in the kid's life for a certain amount of years, I think the fucking child support should be split between you and the
okay, no.
Bitch, if you want to play daddy to somebody else, jit. Know what I'm saying? Let's split these responsibilities.
Wait.
You can't just split the fucking name.
That's no.
We can't just split the fucking title, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Let's split everything down the fucking middle, nigga. That's picking and choosing what the fuck you want to do. Fuck, nigga.
Little nigga.
I see what's happening.
I see what just happened. Did he come up with this question?
Yeah, bring the stepdaddy in too. Bitch, you going some pussy, bitch. Take care of these goddamn kids, whole ass nigga.
Shit.
That's funny.
Don't just drink the milk. Not approved.
Don't just drink the milk and eat the eggs from the cow. You know what I'm saying?
Cows don't give eggs. They don't give eggs. They don't give eggs.
You on the farm? Bitch, you got the wrong guy.
Oh, me, no, Donald. What the fuck?
If a cow fucking chicken, what's gonna happen?
He gonna have a chicken egg.
Okay then.
This chicken biscuit ass nigga. No. That was you okay? You good?
So now, wait a minute. Now, let's spin off in that real quick. So no. Just stepdaddy shit is the question. Okay, actually, right. my question actually is. So let me ask you a question, right? So if you say you want a stepdaddy to take on responsibilities, yes. Now, what if him taking on responsibilities is saying that, hey, you know, at this point, you don't have any rights to the child?
Well, I mean, that's something that we would have to see in front of 9 judges and jurors in the jury.
No, you said, but if he comes to you and say, hey, listen, I'm willing, the responsibility you telling me I need to take on,
I'm going to take.
I'm not just taking half, I want the full. No, I want full. Yeah.
Okay, and I decide, fuck them kids, that's up to me to say, fuck them kids.
So would you do that now?
Not for my kids.
Oh, okay.
For
I would do it for mine.
else.
I would do it for
not
mine.
me. I see potential. I
see
I can make my money back.
You don't want them niggas to make no diss record about you later on?
I can see 1 or 2 of them making me my money back. No, so I see return on investment, definitely.
Niggas gonna make a song saying, feel is my father, because Gad, by my biological, Gad didn't bother.
I'm dead. That's crazy. I think that what does come to step parenting, there is it can be 2 things. Because you can have a step parent and the kids live with the mother and he's actively there every day. He's fixing breakfast.
Right.
He's taking them to school. You know, so there's respecting to a dog, definitely to a man who will step in and be a part of another woman.
Right.
Now, if you just paying child support and that's all you doing,
right?
If that's all you doing, it's just you sending them checks. You're not spending no time with your kids, and he's there on a day-to-day basis. I do think that if he may have earned the right to say, listen. If all you want to do is be a paycheck, and you only be in a check because you forced to by the state, I'm here to say I'm gonna take that off your hand, little nigga. I got it. I'm doing everything else.
I'm paying child support to you.
So let's just take him off child support.
That's actually scary to me. I was talking shit about, but for a nigga to come and tell me I'm taking you off, relieving you of all responsibility.
Because that shit, it's all fun and games when you joking about it, whatever.
Yeah.
But when another man step to you and tell you, if all you gonna do is send these checks, I got it, and I'll take it from here on out.
Because I got a stepdad that did so much for me, dog.
Real fast.
I don't see how my dad could even step his face to me and say he, you know what I'm saying, had any parts of this right here. You know what I'm saying? Because my stepdaddy, it's a few of them, they did the most for me out of my life, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very appreciative of them niggas. They gave me money. The niggas put me through, you know what I'm saying? The shit that nigga lacked on, them niggas took me under their arm. Your
mama got some good snapper.
My mama got good pussy, and she don't fuck broke. She ain't taking
gonna fuck no broke niggas.
Broke dick don't come in my mama. That's it. And I appreciate her for that. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Shout out to her.
For not bringing no dusty fuck niggas around us.
Listen, it's funny that you say that. I was telling somebody the other day. I said, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think my mama only fucked rich niggas.
Ain't no wrong with that.
My mama,
but that's weird to me.
She went from a nigga with a car dealership, a nigga with a grocery store, one nigga who was in wrestling, right? His name is Berto. and his son is the Berto from the Haitian boxer from Haines City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kind of shout out with
me and him was kind of almost stepbrothers. You know what I'm saying? But I never really met him. I just met the dad.
Okay.
And his dad was a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? We used to have pictures of this nigga and his fucking wrestling shit.
But I think though you should not be just fucking with no broke niggas. Yeah. Like I'm just saying, like it's not about about the money. Well, okay, why would I invest myself in my vagina and all this snappiness
and the kids
and my children into someone who can't carry us and be a provider to our household?
Right.
If I got kids and I'm out here dating, and what if I'm just dating to fuck around or I'm dating to be married again? Why would I be married to this nigga and I could be married to this nigga?
Can I give you a little pushback on that?
Push.
I think my problem with women and when they see it like that is because it sounds good when you're not in the workforce.
Right.
But you're in the workforce, and let's talk about it, right? We talking about demographics. Black women are more successful than black men. Like when you talk about percentage-wise, right? You're in more successful careers and stuff like that. So chances are you're probably doing better than your content creator, husband, boyfriend, or whatever. Right? So I hear wanting to be in your own tax bracket, and I understand that. But like for example, me personally, I'm a nigga from the bottom. It's hard for me to forget where I came from.
Right.
Right. So I relate, and I'm not necessarily attracted, but I can relate more to people who come from the same struggles that I come from. Right. So for me, I don't have a problem if you don't have no bread because I grew up with no bread. I know the struggle. Right. And I think a lot of times what happens is, like black women complain about black men, leaving them for a white girl once they make it.
I did.
Yeah, you raggedy bitch. But if you think about it, black women tend to want to be only with niggas who's on their level, right? And I think that's kind of the same thing, right? Because the truth of the matter is, you don't really want to fuck with no broke niggas. Because if I'm thinking about my mama complained about how these niggas used to beat her ass. But yeah, because you was fucking with these niggas, like these all rich niggas, you was fucking with them for their money. You could have found you a simp.
But that's what I'm saying though. Okay, so I get a simp, right? Mm-hmm. I'm doing better than he is.
Coach him up.
The nigga's super grateful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because bitch, she got it.
She got it.
My wife got a bad bitch. I'm following her everywhere she goes.
Right on.
At the same time too, how long do we say simp? Because now you become another dependent, but I can't claim you on.
Ooh, that's the one. It's the dependent. I got you on that.
So then, if I go for the person that's successful. Now I'm some uppity bitch that won't give another nigga a chance.
Yeah.
I grew up right on Rio Grande. I started off in Governor's Manors. I grew up on 36th Street, 1 block from the jail. You know what I'm saying? Right off of Nashville, bitch, Murderville. They got Murder Drive. We got Murder Drive over here. It's called Nashville. You know what I'm saying? So, not that I'm just uber successful. I'm making millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars. But at the same time, though, it feels like I'm repeating the pattern. Because I've seen girl after girl after girl be on Section 8. Living in the palms, living in the projects. And then they start doing a little bit better for themselves and go back fuck with a nigga they met in the hood. And then this nigga, he still don't want to come with you, and you steady trying to pour into him. Meanwhile, you still got your kids over here. Your mom and daddy getting old. You're trying to take care of them. And before you know it, I see you 5 years later, and bitch, you look 25 years older. Why not be with a nigga who is already there with you if you can find someone that matches your fly, that matches your financial, that matches where you want to go? There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
wrong with being, and when I say simp, I mean it in the most respectfully disrespectful way possible. But I just, for myself, don't feel like I don't have any children. So at 43, I don't want to find somebody I need to raise up. Agreed. At this point.
So on the contrary to that, right? So who are you taking in this situation? The successful guy, right? He gives you everything that you want.
Successful.
Right? But you're getting your ass whooped. You're getting cheated on
every day.
Right? Know what I'm saying? Or you're going to go with this broke-ass nigga who's been following his dream for the past couple of years and you still can't seem to get past this level with him.
Keep in mind,
but you love him.
Keep in mind, he following his dream, but you know he's not going to make it.
Right. But you love him, right, at the end of the day. Are you following career over heart? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going hard over career?
No, I'm going to get my ass whooped, get a good insurance policy. Hey, man. Every time he beat my ass, I'm going to file a police report. And then I'm going to build my case. Soon. And when I beat his motherfucking ass and he just don't wake up, I have every right because I was defending myself. Now I got this great insurance policy. I can take me and my kids, and we can move forward. Yo, I gonna heal up.
But your eye hanging out the socket.
Dude, let me ask you a question.
I don't need both of them.
Would you deal with a bitch that whooped your ass? Oh, no, matter of fact, that's the next question. God damn it. Hold on, we finna transition into the next fucking question.
Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all.
Into the next goddamn question.
That shit went left.
So, yeah, we can answer that.
Let's transit. No, well, hey, so when it comes to crazy, right? I need you to rate it on what you'd be willing to deal with the most and what you'd be willing to deal with the less, and try to give me some details as to why, right? So rate what kind of crazy you would be willing to overlook in a woman. Rose, for you and a man. Crazy.
Can I have both?
You can have both. Crazy, someone who's messy and has messy friends, or someone who's jealous. Rate them 1 through 3 for you. And
Is 1 the highest?
One is the one that you'll be willing to overlook the most. 3 is the worst.
Okay.
I'll take the jealous first.
Jealous first.
Messy friends, and then crazy at the bottom.
But crazy got the best pussy.
No, at the end of the day, that doesn't matter, right? Because
it's not. No, the nigga sounded real sassy.
Yeah, because basically that crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of beast.
Nigga, I agree.
It's definitely a different kind of beast. When
I
you're
agree.
dealing with somebody who's fully emotional,
really,
who's been through all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
Duke said come healed.
I've been in a situation, right, you know what I'm saying, where I wasn't beat.
But,
right?
But that
the
bitch is
put
crazy.
hands on me.
She put hands on you, dude.
She did put hands on me, right?
Dude! She swung on you like in your face.
So
tell the story, bro. Fuck, I need to hear.
I'm hanging out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, nigga.
Get the bottle. Get the bottle. Get the bottle.
I'm hanging out one day, you know what I'm saying? I'm just randomly talking. You know?
Randomly, right?
I see another black woman.
Yeah, right on.
At the
right
place
on.
that we're at, it's
right
not
on.
too many black people.
Right on,
so
right on.
I connected with the black person. We
Right.
just chatting. And all of a sudden, I see whoop-de-whoop.
Whoop. That's out of the police.
Did you see whoop-de-whoop?
I seen whoop-de-whoop just
Whoop-whoop.
big stepping. I heard the steps. Right, and it was definitely the steps was definitely not normal for everybody. Everybody's light stepping. We're drinking. We're, you know what I'm saying, vibing. These was definitely some sober steps. Right. I seen Big Stepper come in. You know what I'm saying, and came around me and shit.
Bitch.
Oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. Bitch, ask me questions like, who is this?
What's going on?
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? No.
Bitch.
Couple words came out.
Straight to the fire.
Bitch, I'm sober. Bitch, I done got sober fast. Bitch, she done knocked the
Straight to the fire.
bitch done knocked the buzz out me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And the worst part was I was very not deserving of it. Right? If you would have asked me some questions, if you would have took some investigation time, you know
who you talking to, dude? You talking to the camera? You talking to? Just in general.
But I ain't never been slapped in my life, right? All these years I've been living all these years and never have I been slapped.
Until that day.
Right?
Hey, it's one time.
Was it hard, dude?
Oh, damn, dog.
She went out this room.
I think it was more of a noise. I think the
noise.
The noise
It's right out your ear.
Because I'm around all these white people. Look, they turned around. God damn. You know what I'm saying? They're like, shit.
Is you okay?
Are you okay? That was the first thing they said. But they made sure they waited till she left, right? Damn, bro, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Can I get you another drink?
Ah, that's cold. If they buy you drinks, it must have been bad, dude.
Look, this is what they did. They cashed me out in the back of the restaurant. Right?
That's crazy.
They said, just don't even walk in. Yeah, we don't need your kind of. We don't need your kind of energy.
Never no more again. I'm so dead right now.
You gotta go.
Bitch cashing me out in the back door. Nigga. Bitch, how you cashing me out in the alley? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Tap this shit. I gotta go.
And all she had to do was ask.
If you would have asked a question, though, I think I would have told you, you know what I'm saying, something that was definitely would have stopped me from getting slapped. But
she ain't want to ask no questions. But she ain't shit for that. You know, that's fucked up. That's really abuse, really, for real.
It was.
Lisa, if you listening,
old me, it was too many white people. Because the moment I hit her back, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, you are going to jail.
It's no questions, no nothing to ask.
Because you're a man, you probably going to knock her down to the ground.
If I was around some black people, though,
she finna get this.
She deserved it.
And the nigga would have been like, mind your business. This ain't got shit to do with her.
You better not call the police.
If mind your business was a person, nigga, in that whole restaurant.
A motherfucker would have been black. If mind your business was a person, it would have been a black man.
That part.
They ain't got shit to do with me. That's that man. I don't know what that motherfucker going through.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know what they going through. Shit, that they been.
Okay.
It ain't like he dragging them.
So it's messy, jealous, and crazy. And number one is the one I can deal with the most.
Yeah.
I can do crazy the most.
Yes.
I can do crazy the most.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. With crazy, right? Because see, I'm crazy. But what I kind of pride myself on is telling you I am crazy. And then I also tell you what makes...
about that. You know what I'm saying? That's what people usually do that as a badge of honor nowadays. And I'm telling you right now, it's not something to be fucking proud of, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm good with it. I'm walking that path. But I think with crazy, I know what is gonna make you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what your triggers are. So I either choose or choose not to activate that crazy. Because sometimes we activate the crazy just because I want you to be pissed off and I just need a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can do messy. I can do messy because you can undo some mess. Because all I need is receipts.
I guess that's a way to think it.
For you and your friends. Bitch, no, this is what I was doing. And that's it. Because in this day and age, everything's recorded, all data. Bitch, I can go pull the traffic light cameras. You can check my tag. I was at OBT and Orange Avenue at this time, man.
Somewhere, yeah.
Exactly. What I cannot do is jealous. Because I don't know where jealousy, I don't know where it will come from. Like, if you jealous, right? We all friends. We done hung out. We done been out of town together. We good. But I'm fucking with somebody who jealous. I done told you 1,000,000 times. I ain't gave you no other reason to think that. But because you're a jealous person, you're going to find anything and everything, and it's always going to be a fucking issue.
Jealous activates crazy. Right, know what I'm saying? It's somebody who's jealous, know what I'm saying, who let the thoughts take over, who became crazy, right? That's why I think crazy is on a whole nother level than jealous, right? Jealous could be, that means you love me, motherfucker. That means you care enough about me to care what other people is doing.
No, that means you're insecure, you're possessive.
Sometimes it can
That's what
be.
that means.
I'm saying there are.
Especially, let me say, because I was talking about that in the male version, but you know, I fuck hoes. I'm Mr. Fuck your mama and your daddy. So with bitches, I can't do jealousy. That's
them hoes they gonna drive you crazy.
Because here's the thing. For some reason, I've been in a relationship with women where they feel like they was in competition with y'all know Coco. So shout out to Madam Coco.
You and Coco?
No, hell no.
Oh,
yes. Oh, bitch, I thought I'm about it.
Look, because she said I'm in a relationship. Wait a minute. You know Coco, right?
Look, I'm like, okay.
Pearls?
No.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, you know, me and Coco been friends since elementary school.
Yeah.
Like, we have been, you know, down for the cause. So, there was a time where I was in a relationship with a woman.
Oh, okay.
And me and Coco, literally, like, the person that I was in a relationship their mother lives right in the vicinity of my mother's house, right? So me and Coco sitting outside talking. She had just came home from work. She was working at the arena. You know, they got to wear the little uniform. And it was cold at, you know, that time. It wasn't like really freezing that night. So we was outside talking when she had been in the house, but, you know, walking her to the car. So we outside talking. Well, the girl comes down the road. So we and Coco outside talking. I see you. I throw my hand up. Hey. Then I see you leave. But when you leave, you ain't roll out the window and say bye, nothing.
She cooking.
Like 2 seconds later, I check my phone.
Bitch.
She was like, you ain't tell me you were friends with no other studs?
Right.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, I'm not a stud, bitch.
Mind you, back then, that's when Coco had first started her dreads, so she had like little short dreads. But she got on like the members only jacket from work.
Yeah, definitely giving bulldog.
It's giving bulldog all day, right?
So you and Coco got your ass whooped.
So she was like, I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, I see you out there talking to that stud. I said, well, first of all, what didn't see that kind of shit. Why I can't do the jealousy? Because then it activates my crazy, like you said. It does activate crazy. Not they crazy, but my crazy. Because, bitch, I'm 40-something years old.
You hear me?
You think I'm motherfucking stupid enough to have a bitch standing in my front yard in plain view of everybody, knowing that your people stay right there. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now I feel like you trying my gangster. Now that shit pisses me the fuck off. So now here come crazy.
Because you got me fucked up.
With lesbians, I can't do crazy. The next thing I can't do is jealous. Because they jealous of everybody. Especially somebody like me.
Men and women.
Yeah, I'm not a lesbian. I'm definitely bisexual.
Yeah.
And you know I done took the dick. And you know I love the dick. But I also love the pussy too. So if I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm with a female, I'm not thinking about some nigga. I'm not even thinking about another female. We in a relationship. But they be so fucking jealous, bro. That shit be crazy.
My goal in life.
I definitely can do the messy. But that's the least I can do is the messy. Because, bitch, I'm in a relationship with a woman. All women are messy to some extent. I don't give a fuck if you wear boxers or thongs. You still a woman. You still bleed. You still emotional. I'm going to tell you.
Do you call your studs daddy?
No.
I wish.
The last... Baby daddy. A little daddy. The last relationship I was in, the reason why it didn't work out is because I fucked her. But that didn't work for her.
So you done buck.
You strapped and fucked her?
No.
You had a stud in the buck.
You know when you have different levels of like studs have different levels.
Yeah, I know.
So there's some studs that just prefer to give.
What they call it? Touch me not.
Yeah, it's like hands off. You know what I'm saying?
How you know that?
Don't grab my titties. Don't suck my titties.
I'm a studologist.
Yeah, don't touch my vagina or none of that. So I think in our relationship, to me that doesn't make sense. Because if I'm in a relationship with a woman,
you know what
I'm saying? Like I want to get down like you want to get down. I don't need this. I'm not a strap-on person. That's not me. I never have done it. I don't want to do it. But yeah, if I'm eating your pussy, I might want to slide a couple fingers in. You know what I'm saying? If I'm licking your booty, I might want to still put a couple fingers in. You just never know with me. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit can go all the way or none of the way with me.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But what happened was, like, yeah, I put the fingers in, and that bitch was
and she was appalled.
And she farted.
What?
Oh, she probably nutted too hard.
But I think what fucked her up the most is that like I was eating her from the back, and that bitch was throwing it back. Like I'm talking about, throw that ass in a circle.
Dirty
back.
bitch.
Yeah. So I made her tap into a part
that feminine part that she really.
And to this day, now this particular person, no names need to be called, but that particular person is now living in her divine femininity.
She a dick dyke.
No, not even no more. She don't. This I swear to God, I cannot make this up.
She like getting fucked.
She sent me a message.
She a dick dyke.
This is like months and months and months and months and months after we started fucking around. I think by this point, I was with Troy at this point. And it was just kind of like a check-in. And she sent me a message. She said, after fucking with you, she said, I will never fuck with another woman again.
So she only fucking niggas now.
You done turned her up.
Turn it back. Shit. Shout out to Rose for doing God's work. Hallelujah. Praise God.
I'm out here sending them back to y'all.
That's how to turn out.
Yeah,
you turn in.
Yeah, nah.
Turn her in.
Here's your lesson.
Was she cute?
Yeah, very attractive.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, cause send her back. Don't be sending us
like
no,
both ways. When she was as a
strong
stud,
face man.
she was attractive, and then now in her femininity, she's very attractive.
It's a stud I got a crush on a little bit.
A little bit.
Look, so I go buy my vapes. I don't go buy my vapes from one place.
Ain't right. Let me put this down. This said, wait a minute. Just said, wait a minute.
I only buy my vapes from one place. You know, fun because she got the new. She started her little wigs, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so she's like still real stud, no makeup, right? No lashes, no lipstick, right? Studied, but got pretty eyes and shit. I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up, right? So she had done started making recommendations. You know what you really should try, bitch? I don't know what. Talk to me. What's out? It's talking about something. You should try this, right? Oh, this is really good. I tried. I bet you like that. But when she turned around and she grabbed the motherfucking vape, I tell you that ass was sitting. Ooh, that ass was sitting.
It was one of the cruises I was just on. I was like, if I was single,
man. That ass was sick. Listen, and I don't mean I'm finna holler at you still, but what I am here to do is acknowledge God's work.
Yeah, he did.
And when I tell you,
he did a good job.
That thing was sitting tall. But let me get into it. I can do crazy number one. Crazy is sexy to me. I ain't even gonna front.
A little bit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even front. I like a look. Hey, crazy. I'm okay with a little crazy.
Too many of it.
That's your problem.
I'm at my limits with that shit.
I'm a little crazy. I like a little crazy. You know why? Because I feel like it brings out the passion in me when I'm in, like, because now when we finna fuck, like, I'm finna fuck you because I still love you, but bitch, I can't stand. I hate your ass. Oh, bitch, I'm finna break your shit. Yeah. Like and they loud as shit. Right now it's allowed now. Yeah. You know he emotional, so I'm gonna let him have his way. You nigga, let me have at it. You hear me?
That part.
I'm over toxic.
Secondly. What was it? Crazy jealous. Jealous is my number 2. Jealousy because it's like, okay, I get it, bitch. You in your mind, you feel like every nigga wants your man, but they don't, right? If we're being honest with you, and at the end of the motherfucking day, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might have been a little too flirtatious every once in a blue moon, so I get it. It don't planted the seed and all that shit, and I get it. But I have patience for it, but I don't have a lot of patience for it, right? Because there's times where I can be real dismissive, like, yeah, all right, you got a problem with me doing what I'm doing? Yeah, bitch, kick rocks, right? Because at some point in time, it's gonna come to a point where if I'm just being me,
you're not subscribing to that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna entertain it. I'm just being me. What the fuck is the problem?
And can I just say this too, though? With us being who we are, and this is not a cap or a flex, as they say. I'm 43 years old.
Don't ever say no cap.
It's not a flex. But us being who we are, and when I buy that, I'm not being about us being about podcasters or, you know, the great actor, Mr. Nelson. You know, it's none of that.
And the realest nigga.
Yeah, it's just our personalities in general. Mm-hmm. Like, I had to have a conversation with my significant other, it's not that I crave attention when I go out. It's just that who I am automatically.
It attracts it.
It just attracts it. It almost commands. Like when I come in the room, I'm not saying the C's part, but they be like, who the fuck is this bitch? Because I just carry that. We just carry that sense of confidence with us. Yep. And then just our personalities are just, we're just extroverts. And, you know, we want to meet new people and, you know, have a good time. All the time. Exactly. It just, I can just sit at the bar with somebody and fuck around me 2 hours later. We still talking. It's nothing sexual.
Strangers all the time.
There's no bullshit behind it. It's just that we are just those people. And if you're not that type of person, but you play one on TV, it's not as comfortable for you seeing that person in that element because you're like, well, why nobody want to hang with me or talk to me like that? Right. I want to be a part of that too. So that, again, activates crazy and jealousy. Too, my nigga. Yeah, absolutely. So I can't help who the fuck I am. It ain't but one Rose. It ain't but one Lady Kojak. I wish there were more so I would have so much fucking responsibility, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna be. You can only whip guy. Listen.
I don't.
When they break the mold, they break the mold.
I don't want to.
Last thing that I can motherfucker do is messy. When I tell you it cooks my grits, like it cooks my grits to the point where, you know, like them reality shows, them Housewives and them drama series is on BET Plus and all that.
Stop watching that shit.
I can't watch none of it because it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Because in my mind, naturally, I'm a fixer. I want to fix the problem, right? So if you got a problem with a bitch, then in my mind, the first thing in my mind, I say, okay, just don't fuck.
Don't fuck no more.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
But then here it is. They invited you to a party. You showed up. Bitch, what are you doing? Right. So it dropped. Like I can't. And I understand it's for TV. I understand all that, but my brain.
That's in real life, though.
Huh? Well, but even then, my brain can't process that. It doesn't make sense.
No, I understand it.
It doesn't make sense. So it annoys the shit out of me.
I'd be the nigga on the reality show that's always bumping. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fight every week, though.
You the plumber.
Let's see who this nigga gonna fight this week. This nigga done beat the cameraman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm that nigga too, though. Me. But I know how to stay away from that because now I honestly live by the motto. I don't fuck with niggas who don't fuck with niggas who I fuck with.
Yeah.
So that leaves and eliminates a lot of bullshit most of the time. But honestly, I was just on vacation and there was a something that happened before we left, way before we left to go on the cruise. Between a couple people, and they kind of like parted ways, and then we get on the cruise, and now y'all out taking pictures in the sand together, y'all besties, y'all talked it out.
Yeah.
I just think there's certain things that we can talk out so that we can move past it.
Right.
But we never gonna be this again. Like
you hear me? Hey.
I allow you to show me who you are, and then once you show me who you are, I believe you.
Hey.
I believe you are being as honest and authentic as you can be. What I'm not gonna do anymore, what I used to do when I was younger, because I bust your motherfucking ass, but I don't do that anymore. But I will allow you to show me who you are and then deal with you accordingly. I don't have to just cut you off and not be fucked up with you. But I'm not inviting you nowhere. But if I show up and you there, I can say, hey, how y'all doing?
Love.
And keep on going.
Yeah, that's my motto.
We're not going to be taking no shots together.
Yeah, that's my motto.
Passing you my blunt because I don't know who dick you done sucks the last time I talked to you. I ain't got time for all of that. Like, I'm not that person. But I think y'all know. Like, I could be one of the nice people in the whole world where I do anything for you. Ask me, I got your back. Bitch, you call me, bitch, fuck with you, I got you. I'm pulling up, what's up?
What's up?
It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? On my soul. But at the same time, I have to keep that circle small because I can't carry that much energy with that many people.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't fuck with a lot of people. Most of my friends, with the exception of y'all, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible,
that's crazy.
I've known since either middle school or elementary school. I have like 1 or 2 I've met past that, but you had to be a real ass nigga to get in. And that's it. I can't do it because bitches are messy.
They are.
All that back and forth shit, I'm not with it. I'll fuck you up. Like, I ain't got time.
On everything I love. But yeah, messy
and some shit I don't love.
Messy shit annoys the shit out of me. Like, so, you know what? I could deal with crazy before I can deal with being annoyed, right? It's the difference between having a temporary moment where somebody slaps the shit out of me because they didn't ask me
the right
who
question.
I was. Yeah, the right question, because I just happened to be in a place with somebody else, and I just saw a random black woman. And they just came and slapped the fuck out of me in front of white people, right? Like, it's a difference.
But crazy is also activated by your past.
No, I agree. But what I'm saying is so from
many of those more situations. That's why crazy is.
So no, well, listen. But for me, in that moment, that's just a moment. When I get annoyed, it there's a tenure, right? It lasts.
For a minute.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not just in the moment. It's not like, all right, for the first 15 minutes, all right, you annoyed me, but I'm good. No, like it lasts, like it could, like, oh, this, right? And that's what, I can't live with the constant, it's like a pebble in your shoe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm walking and it's there. And it's so small, but that motherfucker.
It's so aggy. It's so aggy, bro.
I can't live with that.
So aggy.
All right, listen, let's close this motherfucker out, man. Listen, we appreciate goddamn Rose for coming through.
Jackson, Mississippi, bitch.
We're gonna let Rose go ahead and close that motherfucker out. And then we're gonna go to Duke, let him do his closing, and then we're gonna close it out with me. But listen, we appreciate y'all who watching this today, tomorrow, or when we gone. You know what I'm saying? One thing about doing podcasts for us, we understand that it's immortalized forever. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see me today, you're going to see me next year, and you're going to see me 30 years from now, nigga, when I'm dead and gone.
That's a blessing.
Come on now.
That's a blessing. Again, my name is Lady Kojak from the Kojak Effect on Instagram. I'll be back. I'm coming back, y'all, I promise. But I normally would be here more. I wish I could be here more. I literally, every time I fucking come in town, it'd be the other weekend.
It'd be the other weekend,
I swear, like, that shit is so crazy to me. But I'm so glad I was able to come here and hang out with y'all Jacket again. Do not forget about TNN, bro. Yes. Like, we a brand, bro. Like, we doing some big things, and it's finna get bigger and better. Come to that y'all party on August 30th. Bring your best Miami Vice and come and just eat and drink. We're gonna get you there safely. We're gonna get you home safely. Now, when you're on the boat, you know, what y'all do is your business. We ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Sign a disclaimer. We ain't got no insurance. Y'all good, though. We love y'all. I appreciate y'all for letting me come and hang out, even though you didn't even know I was coming.
I didn't. Duke ain't tell me.
I pull up in the Uber. This nigga, I'm like, hey!
I'm like, what the fuck you doing
here? It was love, though. It was all love. So I appreciate y'all for having me. I love y'all. And, you know, maybe another 6 or 7 months when I'm in town and y'all paping, hopefully we can do this shit again.
Right on.
What it doing, what it does, man. You know, it's Duke, the placenta eater. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't be out here talking about you eat pussy if you ain't never sucked the placenta out of a bitch.
I've never said that.
That's, you know, like I always say, you know what I'm saying?
That's what he like, man.
Don't sweat the petty things. Don't pet the sweaty things. Look out for me. I got a new project I'm working on. Been filming that for the past couple of weeks. It's called Vices. Might be going straight to Netflix, wherever the fuck it's going through. But, you know, I'm working with a great team of, I'm working with a great producer right now. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. So look out for that, man. I ain't never give up on that dream. Working on this comedy tour as well. Done met with a couple people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put something together pretty soon.
Tour, nigga.
Yeah, man. So we're going to do a couple city tour pretty soon, man. I know I've been on this hiatus, but I got some things for your ass. Beat your kids, beat your wife, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, man. Put your hands on your people, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they need that. Get them right.
So, look.
I'm sorry. I'm going to do better. That's why they don't invite me.
I'm Female Fontaine, Chico Fontaine. Her AKA, I don't know what the fuck my AKA is. Listen, shout out to my, I done made me a Jaw Jacket shirt, the Jaw Jacket boys.
I like it.
This is the only time I'm going to have Duke on my motherfucking chest. I made some socks, too, so the socks are going to be cool, too. Listen, whenever you get a chance, man, we got Jaw Jacket merch, and if you want us to make you some custom Jaw Jacket merch, we can do that motherfucker, too. So please let us know what's happening. Hit us up. We got you. I promise. That's going to be a commercial I'm going to crop out. I gave the women their affirmations at the beginning of the show. I'm giving the men their affirmation now. Fellas, 2025, men doing what they want. Boys doing what the fuck they can. All right? Put a mask on, go in there, man, and do the shit. We ain't asking no motherfucking permissions. God bless you, nigga. God damn it, Dookie. They going to kick us